Ready? I'm Mark Rosenman, and it's a little bit intimidating interviewing.
Don't be intimidated, Mark. Remember, just approach this like you would any other superhuman being.
I'm interviewing the greatest interviewer of my time.
Thank you.
So, what are you doing here tonight?
Well, I'm in town for the week. I promised my son a long time ago, Chance. I have 2 little ones at home. Chance is just back from IMG camp. He's a baseball player. And I promised him a weekend in New York. So we came up Wednesday, and I've been taping some new shows. Did Matt Kemp and Mattingly, and he's going to play football, and I'm doing my new show, and everything's going great.
And,
except for rain.
You have an affinity to the Brooklyn Dodgers. We all know that. And when you walk into the stadium, do you get the feel like coming in?
Well, I'll tell you, this is nothing like Ebbets Field. But what hit me was this is where the Dodgers were supposed to go to. Robert Moses, the Parks Commissioner, wanted the Dodgers to move right here, where Citi Field is. And Walter O'Malley said he wanted to stay in Brooklyn and go to Atlantic Yards, where the Brooklyn Nets are going to play. So the Dodgers came to L.A. I live in L.A. We go to all the we have season tickets for the Dodgers. But think one other circumstance, had O'Malley agreed, this would have been the Queens Dodgers.
The L.A. Dodgers, Brooklyn Dodgers. Obviously, you talk about Sandy in your
Went to
books.
high school with Sandy.
Right. And you talk about how much you love the Brooklyn Dodgers. Is it the same when they're in LA? The feeling, the fans, anything the same?
Well, there's nothing like Brooklyn. And in fact, this isn't Brooklyn. Brooklyn was, Mario Cuomo told me once, I grew up in Queens. Brooklyn was different. There's something about Brooklyn. Charley Steiner, my great friend, the voice of the Dodgers. He grew up, where did you grow up?
Long Island.
Oh, well, he was rich.
He was rich.
Anyway, he grew up in Long Island. Brooklyn was special.
Absolutely.
There was something about Brooklyn. This can never. So it's nice. It's a great, as Matt Kemp just said, it's one of his favorite ballparks. It's a beautiful ballpark. They brought the fences in. Everything's nice. But it's Queens.
It is not Brooklyn.
It is not Brooklyn.
So now the two of you, just literally must have occupied millions of hours of my life. You, 99 seconds around New York with 99X.
Wow, that's 30-something years ago.
99, what was that?
99X. That was the FM station for WOR.
Jay Thomas. Jay Thomas.
Larry and I first met when I was working at WOR.
But I didn't know about 99X.
That was the FM station.
Oh, I didn't. 99X.
Hey, we were young and hip once.
Who knew that?
And you get to work with another legend also as well.
This guy?
Scully.
That one too. Yeah,
Charlie walks among legends.
That's right. You know what I am?
Makes him so, my generation, I love the guy. People, I think younger guys don't really appreciate the pure artistry. My favorite call Vince Scully ever made was when he did the '86 World Series. I don't know if you remember this, but literally, literally he let basically about 1 minute and 30 seconds of silence. And basically the only way Vince could say, he goes, they say a picture's worth 1,000 words. Well, you've just seen 1,000,000 of them.
Well, Charlie's done that on the radio. Listen to Charlie a lot. On a walk-off home run, Charlie knows the magic of that. He'll say, I'm sure I didn't hear it the other day with Kemp's.
Right.
Gone or home run, and then let the crowd tell
Let the crowd do the talking. Yeah. Absolutely. Because, again, on radio, you're painting the picture. What else can I say other than the fact that it's a home run? He's on his way home. He's going to get mobbed by the fans. Let the crowd do the rest of the talking. So if you're driving wherever it is, on the 405 on the West Coast or the LIE on the East Coast, you let the crowd do the talking.
But why is it so many announcers today trying to manufacture the call instead of letting us
You know what I think? And my alma mater, it's become sports centerized. Everybody wants their home run call. We are merely the messengers, and the message is the home run, and let the home run and the fans and the moment take over, not us.
Greatest moment for you at a ballpark, Larry?
Greatest moment at a ballpark. It's a very good question. Well, one when I was very young, Jackie Robinson's first game. I was in the bleachers. I was 14 years old, and I knew I was part of history. When he came out of that dugout to play first base against the Braves, I was in the 50-cent bleachers at Ebbets Field. Sure, you've been there.
The GO card.
Yeah, the GO card. He got in, and that was a great thrill to see him play, and then later interview him was a great thrill. Well, I had one of the Kemp gave me a great thrill with that walk-off homer when we were down with those runs, the Nationals game this year.
Yeah, he had 2 walk-offs. He had one the day before yesterday.
Yeah, I missed that one. So there's nothing like seeing a walk-off home run. Biggest thrill I ever had in a baseball was watching my kids play Little League.
And
He's out there now.
And lastly, all the people you've interviewed, best person you've ever interviewed, and the one person that you've yet to interview that you have to do.
I never got Castro, and I would love to interview Castro. It's hard to pick out a best. If I had to pick a personal best, probably Mandela, because I think he was the greatest figure of the 20th century.
I appreciate it so much, Larry.
Thank
Big
you.
thrill for me. Thank you so
Say
much.
thanks to Charlie. You're walking among giants here.
No, Dodgers.
Thank you.
But that's not important now.
The West
So you
Coast,
didn't
same
wanna have
thing.
a cat